Come into the building. Let me know you in the building. Let me know you are here and we are going to interact. I am EmpressDaDread and this is Dread Tales Tarot, where we let the tales tell with the tarot and the tale. I hope you guys are doing good. We are about to get into this energy reading, so I hope you guys are doing good. Come on into the building, like I said. Double tap that screen. Let me know you are here and we're going to interact. I'm going to go ahead and pray and then we're going to jump into this energy reading. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Father God, I come to you humbly as I know how. I ask you to shield and protect me. Lord God, I call on you and all the sources of white light to assist me in this message. Lord God, I ask you to forgive me for my sins. Anything that's unlike you, Lord God, we bind it up and we rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Again, Lord God, I thank you for using me. I thank you for relying in my temple. I call on you again, Lord God, and all the sources of white light to assist me in this message. As the portal is open, Lord God, I ask you to protect the eyes and the ears that listen to this message. And as the portal is closed, Lord God, I ask you to protect the eyes and the ears. Lord God, as we close out this message, I ask you to close out the portal. Again, Lord God, I call on you in Christ's name. Amen. All right, y'all, double tap that screen. Woo, woo. Thank y'all so much for being in the building. How y'all doing? What's up, Michaela? What's up, Nessa? What's up, D Renee? How y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Thank y'all so much for being in the building. If you guys looked at the title, you know we are about to dive into this energy reading. So I got some tea for y'all. I hope you guys are ready. So come into the building with the energy of transmutation and the energy of openness. I hope you guys are ready to receive this message. So again, like I said, come in the building with the energy of openness. Drop those big hearts in the chat. Big hearts in the chat. And we are about to tap into this energy reading. So the title says growth, success, and being optimistic. And it also says in the description box, if you guys check that out, somebody is complaining, confessing, and getting on everybody's nerves. Getting on everybody's nerves. You are the topic of discussion, collective. I need y'all to understand that. I need you also to stop underestimating your power, your gift, and your presence. When I say your presence is important and it speaks volumes, understand that. What's up, Rue? What's up? She has read live with Shine. How y'all doing, babe? Thank y'all so much. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I hope y'all are ready. I do apologize. I had to turn off my phone calls from coming in. So again, come into the building with the energy of openness and the energy of transmutation. I hope you guys are making a difference with your 24 hours. You know your girl is. Over here, we lead with love and light. So come into that building with that happy energy, that positive energy, and let's tap into it. Like I said, the title says growth, success, and being optimistic. So while you are out here growing, those seeds that you guys have planted in that time where you were in that dark night of the soul, you guys are now starting to see your harvest. Your seeds are starting to sprout. So some of you guys are going to have blessings and miracles dropping in your life in this season. And the people that did not expect your blessings to be coming in this season are going to have to sit back and watch you be blessed. However, I need you guys to stay in that positive light and energy that you guys have been in and continue to persevere in your endeavors, because there are people that are looking for you to stop. So like I said, you guys are growing right now. Continue to hold your head up. There is a lot of you guys that want to put your head down with the things that you are going through. Continue to hold your head up because you have a reason to. You have a reason to hold your head up because your purpose is great. See, a lot of people, when they see your energy, they start to look at your purpose and expect you to have this prestige demeanor. However, some of the things that you guys have been through, you don't look like what you've been through. So the way that you present yourself is the way that you come. So some of you guys have gotten the energy of letting individuals know, take me as I am. Or have nothing at all. Just take me exactly the way I am or have nothing. Because you guys come in the pure energy always. No matter how you dress it up. You come in this pure energy. So when I said that you guys are growing, the growth is not just in the physical, it's in the mindset. You guys are transforming the mind. And when I say transforming the mind, you are understanding that you have to be on a different level of thinking. That means shifting the brain on a different frequency and understanding that at the end of the day, you cannot get on a low frequency and stoop to individuals' level that are low vibrational. You can't stoop to their level. You have to allow them to have the conversation or have the situation, because you know, regardless of how much energy you put into it, they're not going to understand you because they only understand negativity. Correct? So if you guys are truly understanding this cycle, you guys truly understand what I'm saying when I say your seeds are starting to sprout. You are seeing the miracles and blessings come in because your change is occurring internally and externally. And individuals have no other choice but to see it. Your growth is going to bring in success. Not only is it going to bring in success, it's going to bring in public recognition, people noticing you, people wanting to collaborate with you because you set pure intentions. You come into the situation with a pure intent and you make it known. You make it known what you're there for. You don't come to play games, and you're not worried about the competition because you have learned that a lot of people try to compete with you. A lot of people try to compete with you. But in the time of challenge, you know people try to compete where they don't compare. So when you put your energy into something, you know automatically that you are there to triumph and conquer. Correct? So, collective, this message today is for you to understand and see that your growth is not just externally, it's externally. Because individuals have no other choice to see your change because you're transforming that mind. You're telling yourself, I want better. I want to be better. Within being better, I have to allow myself, the old me, to die. And within allowing the old you to die, you have to tell yourself, am I going to keep being emotionally blocked? Or am I going to let my mind be free? So in that time of that shadow work and doing that dark night of the soul, you had to tell yourself, am I going to emotionally block off my emotions? Or am I going to set my soul free? Some of you guys have learned that this is your season to not only step up, but to speak up. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Live unapologetically. Let your tenacity and your authenticity show. And if individuals don't like what they see, know that they're not the company that you need to keep. The right people that are for you will come around. I need y'all to get in that energy of standing in authority on your energy, taking a little bit more time for yourself and showing yourself a little bit more respect. Show yourself a little bit more respect because you deserve it. You deserve that. If nobody else don't give you that respect, you give that respect to yourself because you know in the end you deserve that. You done put in a lot of work for other people. Now it's time to put that work in for yourself. Now it's time to really sit back and love on yourself like you have loved on others. See, some of you guys have always put your heart on the platter for others. You have always sacrificed yourself for others. So now you're no longer going to have to sacrifice yourself. You're going to be blessed. You're going to be blessed for your due diligence. You're going to be blessed for your obedience. But that energy that you've been putting in for everybody else, collective, God is saying now it's time to put that energy into yourself. That growth and the success that your heart has been desiring, it's coming in. But you have to believe it. Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dreamer. So you have to get in the energy of believing in your dreams and know that you can bring it into a reality. Love yourself enough to say, I want better. I will not block off my emotions. I am going to be me. I am going to be free spirited. I am going to live my life the way that I want to, but I will walk in authority and I will call back my energy. See, when you get in that energy, you start to tell yourself, hey, it feels a little bit better to have a little bit more respect for myself. It feels a little bit more better. It makes you feel more confident. It makes you feel self-confident, self-assured. So get it in that energy of showing yourself a little bit more care, taking a little bit more time out for yourself. Everybody needs those words of encouragement, but sometimes you need to encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. You're always there being strong for everybody else. Now it's time to be strong for you. You're always there, reliable for everybody. What about you? So that's why I said collective. Growth, success, and being optimistic, that's the energy that you are in. That's where your spirit is in this time because you're tired of worrying about everybody else, what they got going on, them being in your business, them trying to destiny swap with you, them trying to do spell work on you. You're tired of all of that energy. Even though you know they're in the background doing it, you know it. You're just over it. You're ready to hear and see something new. So while you're in that time of introspection, while you're in that time of solitude, waiting for those blessings to come in, stay in that positive light. Continue to transform your mind and believe in your dreams. And continue to put that work in towards your dreams. I hope y'all hear me. All right, y'all. We are about to dive into the oracles. I pray that you guys are definitely ready to tap into this energy reading. Again, I love you guys. Big hearts in the chat. If you guys are in the building, big hearts in the chat. I definitely got some things wrote down in my journal today for you guys. So I hope you guys are ready to get this energy, to get this message, because it was a lot that I was channeling throughout my weekend and throughout my work week, where I wrote things down where I felt like was very important that I needed to share with you guys. So I need you to know that this individual that has been confessing and complaining and getting on everybody's nerves, they decided to take matters into their own hand. And when I say take matters in their own hand, you remember when you were young and in school and they talked about mass and they talked about energy and they talked about, multitudes and magnitudes and the way that energy forces bounce back and forth off of certain objects. This energy decided to take things into their own hand by trying to manipulate the atmosphere. And when I say manipulate the atmosphere, this person wanted to sway your thought process by putting you under a construct. That's a form of hypnosis. See, some individuals study you enough to the point where they feel like you are predictable. However, this individual that is complaining, that's arguing, that's trying to basically defend you but then discredit you at the same time, this person is spiraling out. When I first started this reading and I saged myself, I heard boomerang effect. I heard the big bang boom. And you remember the saying from the movie Fifth Element when she said, bada boom. The big boom is occurring because there is a backfire towards this spell work that has been sent out to you. You have been in your life, just living your life all hunky-dory, just, doing your big one. While somebody's on the outward end, all in your energy. And we are going to break down when I say this person is in your energy. So when this message starts to resonate and spirit starts to clock tea, I want y'all to drop y'all teapots in the chat because we about to dive deep. So I'm going to hold up this card and I want you guys to study it really quickly. And when I hold up this card, I really want you guys to understand that the individual that is on this card is a male. This is a male. And you see the top of the card says spiritual. I want you to look at the card and I want you to see what it says at the bottom of the card. So there is a male that has been in your energy. This male has been in your energy for some time now, whether this is a father figure, whether this is an ex, whether this is a brother, whether this is someone that you came into crossing with. This is a male that's in your energy. However, this male is going through a spiritual ego death. This male is going through spiritual poverty, meaning this is beyond the natural eye can see. And when I say that this person is in your energy, this is a male that has a double mind, because this person look like they have two heads. This person has always been in a double mind. This male feels like they going through a downward spiral, because there is a spiritual awakening that's occurring in this male's life while they are attached to your energy. So there could have been a mirroring energy that you and this male could have been in. This is somebody that you once were in crossing with or in path with. However, when I say that this male is in your energy, I'm going to break it down to you. I had to let you guys look at the card first so I can let you guys kind of get a little bit more of a deception of what I'm about to pull out of this so we can break it down. Here we go. So some of you guys do not have to physically be in this male's presence. You do not have to physically have any messages or contact with this male, meaning there could be a no contact, an actual MIA or a ghosting, or haven't talked to this individual in years type energy that could be going on with this male that is going through this spiritual awakening. However, this male is trying to mirror your energy, because this male knows that you are a power supply and that you have a mighty force that stands and walk with you. However, let's keep going with the attachment energy. Like I said, you do not have to physically be in this male's presence. You do not have to physically have messages from this male. There could be a no contact order. You could definitely not be thinking of this male at no time of the day in your natural life that you are in right now. You could not be thinking about this person. However, I hope you guys are keeping up with your girl. This male has attached a spiritual cord to your energy, to where any moment, any time of the day, this person can sporadically just pop up in your mind. Or you could listen to a song and sporadically think about this male. Or you could instantly see or hear someone else going through a situation and you'll instantly think about this male. This male has intentionally attached a spiritual cord to you, to make sure, it's like a monitoring spirit, to make sure not only can they monitor you, that to make sure that they can always tug on your energy for a energy supply when they need it. So it's just like you could be a 5G tower and this energy could be a 2G tower. Come through, spirit. But this energy has always been chaotic in your life. They have always caused you problems. They have always been a hazardous individual, real destructive, real reckless in your life. And even when you came in with the peace, pure, loving intent energy, this person would still try to rattle you in every type of way. But your energy collective, you remained humble. Your energy has always been this peaceful, humble energy. However, this male is outside of himself. This male has a time where they tussle with the spirit, let alone they tussle with the conscious. This male has a double mind. This means this is a two-headed demon. Not only when I think about the two-headed demon, it makes me think about the three-headed snake or the two-headed snake. This male does not know which head to think out of. So when it comes down to a spiritual looking, when it comes down to this male intentionally feels like if he cannot change his appearance of you in the worldly sense, this male will try to attack you in the 3D or the 5D sense, meaning this person will try to use magic to sway you, or magic to sway others, the individuals that are around them. However, this male knows that People in this society and in this world, they are not hip to magic. They don't believe in magic. They just think that, oh, it's just something people do. They just think that, oh, certain people just play with that type of stuff. Or, oh, my grandmother or my granddaddy told me don't do this. They have been so overloaded with information, not knowing that the same individuals that have told them to not do this or to stay away from that are the same individuals pondering and playing inside the same magic and spell work that they have taught you and told you to be fearful and to stay away from. However, they only use it for their benefit and their level up, come through spirit. But this male, not only have they been taught this male is a reincarnated spirit, come through spirit. They are reincarnated spirit, but this spirit is an entity, a demon that was sent to destroy, a demon that was sent in disguise, not only to destroy the chosen, but to distract the divine feminine. Not only to distract the divine feminine, but to also create an alliance with the divine masculine to destruct and corrupt as many masculines' mindsets as they can. When I think about this masculine, it gives me the energy of the movie Him that's getting ready to come out with Marlon Wayans. When I tell you my spiritual gifts are so deep that the Most High gave me so many significations and spiritual meanings about this movie, what it meant way before this movie even came out, this masculine is just like a groomer, a breeder. And when I say a groomer and a breeder, this masculine will groom an individual to mold them to be exactly what he wants them to be, to take what he wants to take. And after he has had what he has had or got what he has gotten from this individual, he discards. The energy no longer matters. However, when it comes down to molding, this individual also feels like they need to have some form of a protege, someone that they can teach things to, but not to be so much or too powerful than them. They want someone that they can teach, but not to be more powerful than them. But this movie that's getting ready to come out, this man scouted divine beings to siphon and to steal their energy, but put them under a hypnosis construct to make them believe that their reality that they were seeing in the physical was not what they were truly seeing. They were under a hypnosis until their energy was siphoned from them. They were depleted to have none. So this masculine that was around you, this masculine is going through a downward spiral because not only around you was your energy pure and intent around this person, because you were in that make me over energy. You were allowing God to make you over. You are allowing that anointing to rub all over you. You are allowing that lamb, because I keep hearing, now behold the lamb. You are allowing the blood of Jesus to cover all over you and cleanse you from your sins. You are in your time of repentance while this masculine was attacking you. While this masculine was teaming up with alliance to attack you while you were going through your spiritual awakening. I did say this masculine is now going through that shadow work and that downward spiral and also that dark night of the soul. There is a mirroring energy that's going on here. This masculine also got so used to that energetic cord that was attached to you of siphoning off your energy, that blessings and abundance was coming into their life off of you. See, collective, I need y'all to understand that you are an energy source and shield that provides love and protection around so many people. God has blessed you and draped you in that agape love. Do you hear me? You are blessed and highly favored. Never forget that. Never forget that. However, this masculine knew your anointing the moment that they saw you, regardless of how much they want to play on the way that you looked or the way that you presented yourself. That spirit man, baby, it spoke up. It spoke up. It spoke up when you walked into the room way before you said, hi, my name is. Your spirit man said, this is the way that I am governing myself. Tread lightly. Govern yourself accordingly, because I walk in authority. I stand in authority. Your spirit man came in the energy room basically stating, I am protected. Not only is my aura seen, it's felt, and I am protected by the Most High. So tread lightly when you talk to me. Tread lightly when you speak to me. Tread lightly when you handle me, because you got to handle me with care. However, this masculine, when they were using that cord attachment, they were waiting till you got into a low vibrational state to pull and suck off of your energy. Because this masculine was taught divination, dark divination, black magic. This masculine also came up in a lineage that informed him that playing in magic and spell work gets them what they want. So when it came down to persuading a woman's mind, persuading a male's mind, or persuading the people, even a child, this masculine had the authority to do so. This masculine had definitely walked in a divine energy at a point. However, this masculine is going through a downward spiral while you have been sitting in your awakening and going through your breakthrough. You could have been seeing so many deja vus. You could also be seeing a lot of signs of synchronicities: 999, 1111, 666, 888, 777, 111, 222, 333. You could have been seeing these numbers within the last 3 to 4 days, basically letting you know that something is coming. You have been feeling this energy that something is coming. But this masculine, while you have been getting those signs, have been getting on the opposite end. They have been getting their world shaken up. The Most High is over there stirring up their life, shaking up their tables. Because some of the tables that has been set by this masculine was not earned. It was taken. It was taken. Not just free will, like freely taken with the free will energy. It was taken spiritually. 3D, 5D energy. This masculine used magic to take. This masculine had the energy of taken. So while this masculine was taken, you could have been going through a downward spiral where you felt like things were hitting you back to back, back to back, back to back. So when the table has turned, the way the Most High is showing me, because I'm seeing the karmic wheel, the way the table has turned, your blessings are getting ready to come in. You're getting ready to have growth, success, and public recognition. And this masculine is going through chaos. This masculine is going through an awakening because they have to take ownership, accountability, and responsibility for the things that they have done in their past. Because when you were in that dark night of the soul, you had to clear out those skeletons in your closet. Now, this masculine, every skeleton that they try to put behind a suit or put behind a board is now coming out for the public to see. So they can no longer hide the chaos that's going on in their life, the drama and the mayhem that they have created. They can no longer hide it because it's coming out to the forefront. Because I keep hearing the Most High say to me, the last will be first and the first will be last. This energy kept putting you last, not knowing God said you were first. But this energy did not understand that God was using you as a bait. You were being used as a bait, being showcased on the forefront to see how individuals would take you. And not only did they not handle you with care, but they mistreated you. They abused you. But this masculine, oh no, this masculine didn't just abuse you. They played on your heartstrings. They came in the romantic scammer energy, making it seem like they wanted love, took you on the up and down roller coaster, Liked when you were chasing and running behind them, like when you were in competition with other individuals behind them. I said this masculine liked to keep you in the low vibrational energy because while you were low, they were able to siphon. They were able to pull in buttons. Because I said some of you guys have anointing attached to you. You have over you. You are blessed again. So that shield, that blessing, that miracle, individuals get those things when they become attached to you. But the moment God snatches you out of their life, that protection, that hedge, baby, is off of them because you are assigned by God to come in to help and to heal. But individuals do not know how to take their time with you. They don't know how to be honest. They don't know how to speak up. They like to be unconscious. But when you get in the energy of letting them know this is a safe space, you can tell me how you feel. There will be no judgment. I still love you no matter what you tell me. We can work on it. When you come in that energy of clear, direct communication, this masculine still felt like they needed to confuse you even when you were in your purest state. So because this masculine could not come to you in pure energy even when you were making it plain, this masculine now has to go through this ego death. This masculine now has to go through this downward spiral because they were insincere. They were insincere. No matter how pure you were bringing it to the table, no matter how loving you were, no matter how understanding you were, this masculine refused to take that love that you were offering. See, some people don't even take those actions as love. They take it as those are common gestures that human beings should already know of or should be programmed to. However, you got to realize there are so many people in this life that don't give a damn. They run around this life in this world all willy-nilly and they do what the fuck they want to do. They hurt who they want to hurt. And they don't look back when they hurt them. They continue to go on with their life and hurt more people in the path. However, when this masculine came across you, they felt that spirituality. Not only did they feel it, they understood that some people you just can play with. You can pull a wool over their eyes for a short period of time, but they'll eventually pull the hood off. So this masculine thought that he could continue to wear a sheep's clothing and continue to be a wolf. That's exactly what he thought. That's exactly what he thought. But if you are a masculine, switch the roles, take it whichever way it resonates, because we are definitely about to dive into this energy reading. I definitely want to give you guys these downloads because that was the first card that came out. The second card that is right here is goodbye. This masculine could be definitely getting ready to go away for the long haul. For a long, long time. Somebody about to go bye-bye. Whether this is physically going away, being absent from the body, present in spirit, or either going away in jail. Because this masculine also has a lot of chaos going on in his life. I did say this masculine has a double mind. He also could have a double life. This masculine could be living to the community as a legit individual, but to their family, this person is illegal as hell. They are illegal as hell. So I did say this masculine has a lot of chaos going on in his life that definitely could be catching in to him or catching up to him, which we are about to dive into. Because I did say I got messages for divine masculine. I got messages for divine feminine. So again, guys, double tap that screen if you are in the building. Drop those big hearts in the chat if you guys are enjoying the message thus far. And we are about to keep going. So guys, double tap the screen. We got 182 people in the building. Woo, woo. You know, I love y'all. Double tap that screen. Thank you so much, Carrie. God bless you. Thank you so much, baby, for that beautiful love and super chat. I pray that you get that back 10 times fold. You are loved, adored in this heart. I appreciate you so much for showing so much love on this channel, and you definitely will get that back. God bless you. All right, here we go. So I did say this masculine could be going goodbye for a long time. There is a spiritual occurrence that is occurring in the atmosphere at this time. This masculine could have threw so much spell work at you that this masculine felt like the spell work that they were throwing at you was going unseen. However, while this masculine was in the background thinking, you don't believe in magic, you don't believe in spell work, just like the whole world don't, but you see certain people selling spell work or selling spells, or you feel like it's only a certain group of people that does those type of things. This masculine has been dibbling and dabbling in this the whole time, because this masculine is a reincarnated demon. Come through, spirit. This masculine was sent here to destroy the chosen, the divine feminine, and any masculine that will follow. So let's get into it. So I did say this masculine felt like all of the spell work that was taught to him, that he could use it at his own advantage. Nobody would question it, and there would be no receipts. This masculine also felt like if he could create this construct of hypnosis under the individual that was being attacked, that not only would it not leave any receipts, that they would not know that they were under attack or who was even attacking them. However, I did say you could have come across of this masculine at some point in time in your life, and whether or not you are physically still talking to this person, you have any messages in your phone from this person, or you are even thinking of this person is thinking of you, they still have messages of you, and this person is always watching. Baby, they got binoculars on your ass. They are always watching, baby. They are on every scene. Every scene, honey, they're watching. You are watched, not just by them, that you're watched, honey. You're watched by their family, their friends, your ops, and anybody that they have talked to about you, or they have put some type of niche in their ear about your name. Anybody that they have spoke of that has come to check in on you. 555 on the timer. Vindication is here. These individuals have come to watch you. And spirit is saying you about to get your vindication, because everything that they have said about you, not only are they gonna have to bite their tongue, baby, but they're gonna have to see you bounce up. Because I said growth is here, success is here, and you are out here being optimistic. You are gonna be out here in this spontaneous energy, being a natural born leader and a natural born explorer, because some of y'all love to see scenery. Y'all love to see the world, and you love to see new things. Some of y'all are foodies. You love to travel. You definitely don't mind getting out there into nature. You feel more at peace when you in nature, because you feel like you can connect. However, this individual did not understand your praise, and they didn't understand your connection that you have with God. So when I tell you this masculine was trying to affect your spirituality, this masculine was trying to hit you and impact your life in a way that you would not know who was attacking you. But it was going to be done in a spiritual sense. I hope y'all keeping up. If this message is resonating and you guys are keeping up with your girl, and you feel where I'm coming from with this message, drop your girl a 111 in the chat. Okay, so this masculine, you could have been at a very low vibrational point where you could have enjoyed a toxic lifestyle living, smoking, drinking, partying, staying out all times of night, fucking, sucking, doing your big one. I'm talking about living the party. I keep hearing living young and wild and free. Baby, you could have been out there having you a good time. I'm talking about really living unapologetically, but really saying, baby, I'm living. And I'm going to worry about tomorrow. Some of y'all were really in the, hey, I'm not thinking about the consequences, especially back then. But the energy that you are in right now, collective, you have transformed the brain to understand that I can't live like that. I have to sacrifice something to get somewhere. I have to say no to be able to keep something. So you have gotten in the energy of pausing, pushing back, praying until something happened. And you have told yourself, I just can't. Even when you have it, you have just said, I just can't. But this masculine enjoyed when you were in a toxic lifestyle living. They like when you were out here popping your shit, wild, rambunctious, reckless. Because this masculine, they're still in that reckless, destructive energy. No matter how many years later that we are in right now, or how long it has been, this person is still smoking, clubbing, drinking, fucking hoes, one night stands. I'm talking about popping bottles. They doing the most because this person feels like, hey, they are never gonna get old. Like, they feel like, hey, they gonna party and turn up till they can't party and turn up no more. This person loves drinking. They love the toxic lifestyle. This is them. This is how they like to do. Girls gone wild type energy, titties out. This is the world that they like to live in. Clubbing, all types of night. Staying up, going to late drunk, smelling like alcohol, breath smelling like ass and booty because they done been drinking all night, haven't brushed their teeth. This person likes that lifestyle because they feel like this keeps them young and thriving. However, collective, you have given up that lifestyle a long time ago. You have put your priorities first. This masculine don't believe in priorities. They preach priorities, but they don't believe in priorities. Come through, spirit. They make it seem like to all of their followers and subscribers that's on their social media, they make it seem like that they are a productive person. They're a hard-working person. They're loyal. They're faithful. They're an upstanding individual. However, when I tell you behind closed doors, this motherfucker be on demon time all the time, this is just what it is. This is just what it is. You either like it or you don't. But they still gonna go to work. They gonna go to work, yeah. They gonna go to work. But they gonna go to work fucked up. Because they was just on demon time last night. And even if they have somebody, this masculine does not give this person any type of time, but accuses the individual of always partying, clubbing, of giving everybody else their time but them. However, this person will not take accountability of the things that they're doing because everybody else is the problem but them. They can see everything else that everybody else is doing but what they're doing, because this person has not only hypnotized the individual that they are preying upon, but this person has put themselves under a construct where they do not even believe when an individual is letting them know their wrongs. So this masculine loves drinking, fucking, partying, clubbing. They like this toxic lifestyle, and this person is in the energy of the Most High, has had enough. He has had enough of all this toxic ass living. This masculine could be well up in age, could have children, nieces and nephews that look up to them, and this person is still out here acting like they damn in high school when they need to be getting their shit together. They got children that look up to them, but instead of them leading as an example to their children or their nieces and nephews, they are condoning the toxic lifestyle and trying to push them into the toxic lifestyle with them. They're not being a role model. They're not being a role model. They being childish as fuck. That's right. Childish as fuck. Childish. Because they don't want their glory days to be over. But the glory days has been over a long time ago. The Most High has had enough of this, baby. And there is about to be shocking news about this masculine. There is going to be shocking news that is about to come out about this masculine. I did say this masculine is about to go goodbye. Whether it is present with the Lord in spirit, or whether they're about to go away for a long time. There is some shocking news that's about to come out about this masculine, because I did say there's a lot of chaos going on in this masculine's life. This masculine is going through an ego death. I did say this person puts on for social media, making it seem like their life is together, but behind closed doors, their life is falling apart. They're going through this downward spiral. God is hitting them so hard, but they have this spiritual muzzle on their mouth where they can't even speak up. They can't even speak up. They can't even speak up of what's going on with them. Because for one, you could be a real intuitive, a strong-minded intuitive, to the point where when I say you are intuitive, you could already know what's going on in this masculine's life. This masculine wants you to come tell them what's going on in their life. Because one, they want to test your gifts to see if you are truly spiritual. That's number one. And two, they want you to look into their life, into their future, so you can tell them how to be more goddamn manipulative. This masculine don't want to fix they life to get their self on the up and up. This masculine enjoys being toxic. However, this has definitely got to his ass. Because I keep hearing this masculine done wrote a check that his ass definitely couldn't cash. When I say that and I hear that, I keep hearing, when I say his ass couldn't cash, this masculine was out here fucking and sucking, doing anything, and felt like this plague would not hit him. So this masculine could be dealing with a illness or some forms of STDs. I keep hearing rapid STDs, multiple STDs. This masculine could be dealing with multiple STDs and afraid to go to the doctor because one, they don't want that long ass Q-tip sticked in their penis. That's number one. Number two, they don't want nobody to see them in the clinic. And number three, they are in denial that they fucking sick. They in denial. However, shocking news is about to come out, and it's going to be on social media. The same place that this masculine tries to put on this big stage front for, this news is about to come out about their toxic lifestyle, everything that they got going on with their health, where it says toxic lifestyle, drinking, everything that they got going on with their health, and why they are about to go goodbye, and what's going on with this downward spiral. Everything is about to come out. So everybody that they were trying to impress is going to be the same people critiquing, laughing, and mocking their life. They are going to be made a mockery of. Didn't I say, collective, you were used as a bait, a showcase, and this individual was supposed to handle you with care. However, when the Most High put this person center stage, this person chose to continue to lead a toxic lifestyle, continue to destroy their sanctuary, their temple, decided to hurt everybody that was amongst them and around them, and decided to continue to walk on and act like they did not matter. They turned their back on everybody. Because if you could not help them or get them up, you didn't fucking matter. If you couldn't give them when they wanted, you didn't fucking matter. They would turn their back on you immediately. They felt like this was their right. They felt like they could do this, not to you, but to anybody. You're not the only one. This person felt like nobody was exempt. They would turn their back on anybody. If you could not give them what they wanted, you were not a source for them anymore. You were not needed anymore. They would turn their back and move on to the next. Monkey on to the next. That's how this masculine rolled. Because I keep hearing, that's just how we roll. You know what it is? What it is? How we roll. That's how this masculine felt like it, what it was. They was going to move on to the next because that's just what it was. If it meant they had to sweet talk an individual, look at this. Wow, sweet talk is right here on the side. If they had to sweet talk an individual, if they had to love bomb them, because I said they were a romantic scammer to you. If they had to play like they were loyal and faithful, baby, this is what they were doing. This person was really like a homosexual. They would do and say anything for a place to stay. This person would say anything to get their way. They use their charm. They use their charm, their looks, their sex appeal. And even if they had money, they used that. Because it was part of their baiting. It was part of their grooming. It was part of their molding. This is who this masculine was. Some things this masculine only did just to keep up a front to be able to get what they needed. And once they got it, they was gone. This masculine sweet talked a lot of individuals and broke a lot of women's hearts. A lot of women got broken hearts from this masculine. This masculine could have been a heartbreaker, but could have walked around and told multiple individuals that they broke his heart with goodbye. This masculine is a heartbreaker. They don't like taking accountability, but they definitely enjoy pillow talking. They'll even engage with in a relationship or a conversation, or even like showing a person intimacy in time and carry it on for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, all the way up to a year, and make a person like it's the leading on energy. They'll sweet talk them all the way till they get what they want. And once they got what they want, baby, it's ghosting energy, and they leave so many people in their feelings. In their feelings. This masculine has a trail of broken hearts. It's giving me the energy of the heart collector. This masculine feels like they have the gift of gab and they use their silver tongue with goodbye. But this masculine could be getting ready to go away for a long time, because everything that they have put out, because if you guys remember me saying in the beginning of the video, I heard the boomerang effect. This masculine is getting ready to get back everything that they have put out. See, I said nobody is exempt. And see, the way that the Most High works, the way that his angelic protection works, it never sleeps. See, individuals can feel like they getting away with doing shit to you. They can feel like, oh, because nothing has happened to them and they haven't seen nothing in years and years and years have went by, they feel like they have gotten away with it. However, the Most High is saying the last will be first. The first will be last. And everything that this masculine has done, baby, they are about to get it back. So rest your pretty heart. Rest your gentle heart. And know that at the end of the day, you did all that you can do with that pure intent. But this masculine felt like, with feelings being here, they felt like the spell work was going to go unseen. Not knowing your ancestors was watching over you, hovering over you, your aura, and watching everything that they did. Feelings is here. This masculine thought when they lit that candle, they tied that wax and carved your name in that candle, and they chanted in secret. When they spoke those words over your name, every ritual that they performed in secret, because this masculine not only performed rituals by himself, but this masculine worked with other individuals to perform rituals to make this magic more potent, more powerful, more strong, to make it seem like it was going to hit you. So with feelings being here, they thought that everything that was done in secret, they thought they got away with it. They thought that nobody would find out, nobody would see it. But didn't I just say your ancestors saw them, God saw them, and they're going to be taking accountability for what they've done. So they wanted you to be in your feelings. Now they are about to be in their feelings. This masculine is about to be in his feelings. The people that he worked with, whether he performed the ritual himself or he paid, this masculine is about to be in his feelings. He could already be in his feelings. This masculine thought he got away with it, but karma always collects. Did you hear me? Karma always collects. What you put out is what comes back. That's right. Nothing is a secret. But this masculine thought what he was doing in the dark by playing with spell work and magic, you would not find out. You would not know who was doing it to you. This masculine thought that nobody would find out. But karma always collects. Now this masculine could be in his feelings, because when he started doing this spell work over you, trying to bind you, trying to keep ciphering off your energy, not only did he open up a generational debt for himself, but he opened up a generational debt for his lineage. Come through, spirit. Protection does not sleep. This masculine thought that if you did not care about him, you would not be worried about his toxic lifestyle living. You wouldn't be worried about his feelings. He felt like if you didn't care, However, you could have been real concerned about this person's health. You could have tried to tell this person, hey, this is not good for you. We getting older. You need to slow down. We not in high school. The things you're doing is going to catch up to you. You might need to, not be doing what you're doing. You claiming you want to be in a relationship. You shouldn't be cheating. Because some of y'all are really understanding. With feelings being here, you are really understanding. So before you got to the point where you gave up, you tried to step in and assist. But with shocking news being here, man, this masculine is definitely getting the attention that he was always seeking. He's definitely getting the attention that he was always seeking. It's definitely about to have a light placed on this masculine, because while you are out here self-loving on yourself, this masculine is going through a trap. That is card number 4. We're about to dive into it. I hope y'all ready. This masculine is going through a trap. Didn't I say there's a mirroring energy going on here? Come through, spirit. Look what's going on right here. That's right here beside me, y'all. This shuffle was so powerful. I just shuffled. This shuffle was so powerful. Listen, this masculine is going through a mirroring energy with you. While God is allowing your seeds to sprout and you are going through this growth and public, recognition and success, this masculine is being hit. It's being hit with that boomerang, because this masculine was in the background sending this spell work against you, thinking it was going to go unseen, thinking you wouldn't know, thinking the mirror was not going to be placed in front of them. This masculine felt like what he was doing was not going to have to reflect. So now this masculine is hurting on the inside because you're out here focusing on self-love. You love you, and you are not focusing on them. You love you, because when you were trying to love them, they didn't want to love you. They wanted to abuse your love. So let's dive into it, collective. This masculine could have backstabbed you, because backstab is right here. This masculine could have backstabbed you. There could have been a painful cheating situation that could have occurred. There could have been a lot of deception, a lot of mind games, love bombing that could have occurred. This masculine thought you were naive, thought you were gullible. But with backstab being here, this masculine also thought you were Jezebel, because I said you could have been in a low vibrational energy at one point where you were living young, wild, and free. This masculine thought you were a Jezebel spirit. You didn't have any type of worth, or you didn't know your worth. But with self-love being here, you could have been in that energy at that time where you were still living young, wild, and free, but your mind was not on priorities at that time. You were living young, wild, and free. Come through, spirit. But this masculine took this energy that you were in while you were in that young, wild, and free energy as you were a Jezebel. You were pessimistic. You were promiscuous. You were on bald head hoe shit. That's what this masculine thought you were with this Jezebel energy. But this masculine could have had a incubus, succubus spirit that lied dormant within him. This masculine could have had a Jezebel spirit attached to him, because I said already this masculine was a reincarnated demon. This was a spirit that was here to affect the chosen, the divine being, and any masculine male that would listen. Come through, spirit. So this divine masculine did not notice the trap under a construct, and he was programmed to hypnotize and program those that he had come in contact, and I said come in contract and come in contact with. So this masculine could have made multiple contracts with individuals with multiple Jezebel spirits, because this is part of the karmic bond. Come through, spirit. Come through, spirit. So this masculine had a Jezebel spirit. You could have been low vibrational. This masculine thought you will always be in this Jezebel energy. But this masculine did not know that a trap was already set for their life. But this masculine was trying to trap you. This masculine was trying to use love as a trap. But some of you guys, your ancestors and your gift of discernment could have definitely asked you the question, when is love really used as a trap? Are you really using your love to try to trap me? Your radar could have instantly went off when your spirit man started asking you questions about this individual, even while you were in this Jezebel energy. However, this divine masculine, because I did say this masculine could be divine, but because they are going through an ego death, this masculine is going through a fall from grace. This masculine is going through being, I just heard, denounced. This masculine is really going through this downward spiral. Like the Most High is putting it on this masculine ass. But this masculine could have had a Jezebel spirit. Let's get back to it. And when your spirit man asked you, are you using your love as a weapon to trap me? This masculine could have also been working with a Jezebel spirit already before they even came in contact with you. Meaning this could have been a mother, a auntie, a best friend that was a female, or a female that they had already decided to associate with or have some type of fated encounter. This masculine could have already been working with a Jezebel spirit. There was a woman in this masculine's life. Do y'all hear me? This masculine could have been in love with a woman that he did not know was carrying a Jezebel spirit. However, this female that this masculine had come in contact with attached a spiritual cord to him, just like he attached a spiritual cord to you. All right, y'all, it's about to go fast, y'all. Double tap the screen because we about to dive into it, and I need y'all to keep up with me because we about to go fast now. Okay, so this masculine was attached to a female that was a Jezebel that could have worked with a female, whether it was a mother, sister, best friends, whoever. This masculine was already attached to somebody. This masculine could have been in love with this person. And when I say in love, y'all know love doesn't always have to be romantic. It can be platonic. So this man was in love with a woman that was already carrying this Jezebel spirit. But this Jezebel spirit that this male had attached himself to, one of these energies, whether it was the female friend or somebody that was a sneaky link, this person was seductive. This person was very manipulative. I'm talking about very manipulative, especially when it came down to his destiny and his life. So meaning this masculine could have shared his future endeavors with this mother, this sister, this female friend, this confidant. This is a female because Jezebel is here. He could have shared his future life endeavors with this female. However, this female embodied this Jezebel deity. This female wanted this masculine's attention. Come spirit 222 across the screen. Come through spirit. This female wanted this masculine's attention. She wanted this masculine's authority. She wanted this masculine's voice. She wanted this masculine's influence. This masculine could have been really, really spiritual. Do y'all hear me? This masculine could have had a real spiritual covenant about him. Didn't I say your energy? Didn't I say your energy shielded and covered this masculine? But while you were with this masculine, you could have noticed the signs of this masculine having this Jezebel spirit. This is why you and this masculine could have kept getting into arguments, because it says backstab, painful cheating, deception, manipulation, love bomb. You could have just went through this. You could have went through this because this masculine had this Jezebel spirit attached to him. However, this masculine was under a construct and also trying to put you under a construct. But let's get back into it. This Jezebel female that this masculine was attached to, she wanted this masculine's influence, his power, his spiritual covenant. This masculine could have thought this Jezebel spirit loved him. He could have thought this was a loving woman. This masculine could have been distracted by the outer appearance, because I keep hearing big old bitties. This masculine could have been a breast man or a booty man. This masculine was distracted by the outer appearance. This masculine could have thought this woman loved him and had him in his feelings. But this Jezebel right now could be in her feelings, which we are about to get into her. I hope y'all keeping up with me because we're about to dig into it. This female could be in her feelings. But this masculine could have had this female in her feelings at one point, or he could have her in her feelings right now. But this Jezebel had this masculine in his feelings at a point. I did say she wanted his influence. She wanted his voice. She wanted his covering. So this Jezebel was having this masculine in his feelings by feeding his ego, all the while starving this masculine soul. Do y'all hear me? This woman was feeding this masculine's ego and starving his soul. She would affirm this masculine's pride, but she would assassinate his purpose. So anytime this masculine would tell her about his future endeavors, this woman would definitely go into her altar, her closet, or her bag of tricks to definitely disturb this man's conscience to keep this man from transforming. So this masculine could have gotten the energy of wanting to come out of an illusion at a point in time of his life while dealing with this Jezebel. But this Jezebel was evil and definitely playing with magic also. So alike minds attracted alike minds. But they say what's done in the dark comes to the light. But I said this masculine was so busy putting on a front for social media, not looking what was going on behind closed doors. So while this Jezebel was attaching herself to this masculine, she was affirming his pride. She was assassinating his purpose. She was making this masculine feel like a king when she was stroking his ego, especially when he was in her arms. She made him feel like he meant the world to her. That's how she made this masculine feel. But she was not there to love him. This Jezebel was there to drain him. Do y'all hear me? I said that this masculine was under a construct himself, because when he attached himself to this energy, he did not know this female attached a cord to him. So while he felt like a king in her arms, he would be a prisoner in his own life. He would not know what was truly going on in his own life, because this Jezebel spirit, this Jezebel witch was powerful, a powerful alchemist energy, dark alchemist energy. This was a dark witch. A man that's tied to a Jezebel spirit, they never notice that they are tied or attached to a Jezebel spirit until it's too late. Especially if they are unawakened and really low vibrational and choose not to wake up and want to stay in this toxic lifestyle and get in their feelings the moment that somebody tries to correct them. This individual will stay in this Jezebel low vibrational energy. However, a man that's tied to a Jezebel spirit will start to lose himself in ways he cannot explain. Ways that are unimaginable when he's attached to a Jezebel spirit. But all the while he's attached to this Jezebel spirit, this masculine will feel like his finances are improving. His life is improving. He'll feel like he's getting a one-up. Because let's not forget, collective, he still has a cord attached to your energy. This Jezebel has a cord attached to his energy, and every other energy that he has encountered, he has also attached a cord to them and siphoned their energy too. So he uses it at his own supply. So while this masculine was attached to this Jezebel, this masculine could have been receiving abundance. where his finances could have been on the up and up. And while his life was on the up and up, collective, you could have been going down. Going down because there was a mirroring energy being here. This masculine was siphoning off your energy and taking your abundance at the same time. But you were going through your dark night of the soul. Come through, spirit. Your shadow work. And some of y'all started doing cord cutting. Some of y'all started doing spiritual baths. Some of y'all started calling back your energy. And when I tell you this Jezebel spirit fell right off of you, baby, come through, spirit, with faith, healing, and meditation, it fell right off, baby. Some of y'all started praying and laying hands on you because you said, I want better. I will be better. I want better. This is not my life. This is not me. This is not me. I'm not okay at being at the bottom of the barrel. I got to get up. Some of y'all know you are warrior energy. 231 123. The angels are here. Come through, spirit, in the chat. Because when I tell you your faith got strong in the Lord, you started praying and started letting God heal everything in your life. But this was going on in your shadow work session on the outside end of the mirror, because this masculine was speaking in the mirror, siphoning and pulling off of your energy. Some of y'all could have gotten the energy of definitely saying, I got to cover up my mirrors in my house. Some of y'all could have started turning your mirrors around, taking them out of your bedroom, because something about the mirror energy definitely started giving you notification, letting you know that something was coming through a portal, or something was siphoning off of you, because one either felt depleted or something did not feel like you. You moved your mirrors out of your room. You put covers over them because you was like, baby, I know you coming through this portal. I know you using this mirror, because not only am I a divine being, I know you are one too. I see you. I see you even when you think I don't. I may have been in a guarded energy. I may have been vulnerable, but that did not mean I still did not possess spiritual gifts. So with praying, faith, healing, and meditation, when God started speaking to you in time of meditation, he told you to take care of yourself. He told you to love on yourself. He told you to take time and sit back and reevaluate your life. Realize what was important to you, what was pouring into you. Were you feeling replenished or were you feeling depleted? And if you were feeling depleted, he was saying, cut it off. Cut off what no longer serves you in this purpose. But this man that was attached to this Jezebel spirit while you were praying, going through faith and healing and restoring and rebirth and transformation and renewal, this male was attaching himself to this Jezebel energy. This masculine is now starting to go through. I'm talking about he is starting to lose himself. He's starting to go through losing himself. He's losing his items. He's losing the things that are important to him, that he feels that is of value. This masculine is losing himself in so many ways by dealing with this Jezebel spirit. His finances is drying up. His peace has disappeared. He don't even wear a smile on his face no more. When he look in the mirror, he don't even like what he sees, because when he sees himself in the mirror, he sees this Jezebel spirit on him. He sees that chameleon energy. He sees the demon that's on the inside of him, because it's reminding me of that movie Smile. He sees this demon shape shifts and transform in his body. But this masculine sold his soul to the devil. This masculine made a karmic pact before you were ever even thought of. Didn't I say, collective, this masculine is a reincarnated spirit? But this masculine attached himself to this Jezebel spirit, and their peace disappeared. Their relationships that they had in their life started to crumble. This masculine thought this was bad luck that he was going through. That's what he thought. That's all he thought he was going through. He thought he was just going through a time of bad luck. That's what he thought. Yep. He thought it was just bad luck. However, this masculine didn't want to accept the truth that he was attached to a Jezebel spirit. We about to get on her. Double tap the screen. We got 225 people in the building. Y'all double tap that screen. We about to dive into the thick of it. Get that screen tapped. Y'all double tap that screen. Let's get into it. So this masculine attached himself to a Jezebel spirit. And this masculine did not know he was under spiritual attack. He didn't know he was under spiritual attack. This masculine thought he was the aggressor and the attacker. That's what he thought. Not knowing the same individual that he attached himself to had him under eagle's eye and had him under radar and had him right on the bullseye. This masculine was going through a spiritual hit and a spiritual attack. But this masculine thought when he attached himself to this Jezebel spirit, come through, spirit. When he thought he attached himself to this Jezebel spirit, he thought he was about to get a level up with this Jezebel. He thought this Jezebel would be able to heal him because this Jezebel disguised herself as a divine feminine. I said we about to get into her because this is card number 4. I hope y'all ready. We are going to dive into the twisted oracle, the twisted mirror oracles to dive deep more into this message. And we are also going to pull out the mirror oracles and then we're going to tap into the tarot. So guys, double tap that screen. We are about to dive into the thick of it because like I said, this message is definitely bumping. Let's keep going. So like I said, this masculine was going through a spiritual hit, not knowing that this Jezebel had him under spiritual attack, that he was going to be spiritually hit. This masculine thought that he could fight this Jezebel back with the same actions by playing her games. This masculine thought that he could play these games with this Jezebel instead of praying, instead of meditating, listening to God's voice, instead of having faith in getting himself out of this low vibrational energy like you did. This masculine decided to play the games that this Jezebel was playing. Instead of fighting this Jezebel the proper way, this masculine felt like he needed to play the same games that this Jezebel played. Let's keep going. This masculine could have started having a workplace affair with a colleague, could have kept this under wraps because he could have felt like this Jezebel didn't know him. He could have also felt like this Jezebel was trying to tame him, trying to tell him what to do. This masculine could have even committed themselves to this Jezebel because it's giving me the energy of sneaking because it says workplace affair. So this masculine could have committed himself to this Jezebel, meaning they could be in a common law marriage or they could be in an actual marriage. There is an exclusive relationship that's going on, but this masculine behind doors was dealing with a colleague, having a workplace affair. Like I said, while you were in that dark night of the soul, you were praying. You were praying. You were having faith. But this masculine was sowing their royal oats, having a workplace affair. Now, because this masculine was insensitive, not caring about the energy that he was putting out, this masculine's wish is in reverse. This masculine could have been putting out a lot of energy, thinking that it was going to give him back a positive return. But the energy that this masculine was putting out was negative. Didn't I say this masculine could have sweet talked a lot of people? He could have a lot of people's heart broken. He could have walked away and broke a lot of hearts. This masculine's wishes is in reverse. Everything that this masculine wants, God is saying access denied. He does not reward evil. But this masculine thought he was going to be rewarded. This masculine also thought he was bigger than God because while he was chanting to these deities and lighting these candles, these different deities was giving this masculine gifts. So this masculine started symbolizing and idolizing and praising these spirits that was answering him when they were giving him gifts, not knowing they all have to answer to God. None of them are bigger than God. But this masculine thought because he was receiving rewards from the devil, especially with workplace affair, he thought him receiving rewards for the devil, he would not have to be accountable for it. With this workplace affair, this masculine thought that this woman that he attached himself to, this karmic energy, this Jezebel, he thought she would never find out. Because this woman that's at this workplace could have been okay with giving a little head, giving a little sex here and there. Because this masculine was giving her money. Because I heard stifle. This masculine was giving her money. But this woman could have gotten her feelings. Wish is in reverse. Psycho X just came out. Come through spirit. This woman could have gotten her feelings. Could have got obsessed and did not want to let go. Could have definitely wanted to push this Jezebel out of the seat. And could have wanted to take full position. This woman that's at the workplace. So this masculine could have been dealing with two karmics. One is a Jezebel that he's attached to. And one is a karmic energy that he's sleeping with at the workplace. This masculine also, side note, could have a sneaky link, which I said that in the beginning. Could have a sneaky link that he also deals with. That is like hanging on the opposite end that does not want to let go. She could be an X energy that is always around. This masculine could mess with anybody, but anytime he circles back around to her, she will always open the door for this masculine. So this masculine has 3 women like in a rotation. But this woman at this workplace could have gotten her feelings and could have wanted to knock this Jezebel woman that's in the main seat out, not knowing that there's another woman in the background. But all of these women are obsessed about this masculine. Come through spirit. This masculine has bad credit and could have lost their job for fraternizing at the workplace. This masculine could have lost their job with unemployed. Or this is getting ready to happen to this masculine. For fraternizing at the job. Being drunk on the job. Showing up late to work. And not being productive. This masculine also could be into scamming. Because I did say goodbye is here. Somebody could be getting ready to go away for a long time. Like I said, either whether it's going to be jail or they're going to be prison outside of the body. This masculine could also be into some type of credit card fraud. With unemployed and the credit card swiper being here. This masculine could definitely be into some type of credit card fraud. And could be watching you, Queen Bee. Come through spirit. Could be watching you in your boss energy, confident energy, career focused energy, bad bitch energy. This person could be watching you. And they could have other individuals watching you also. You could also be receiving some strange ass messages from this masculine, because love messages here. You could be receiving some strange ass messages or unknown calls or weird ass like spam calls or messages inside of your DM from this masculine. You could know that it's this masculine, but this masculine does not want to reveal himself. But you know that it's this masculine. This masculine is trying to send you a love message because they are thinking about you. They can't get you off the brain. They are confessing and crying to everybody around them how they lost you. How they were tricked. Because I did say this masculine lives a toxic lifestyle. They drink all the time. So this masculine has moments where they speak the drunken truth. You know how they say a drunk mind speaks a sober heart. So while this masculine is drunk, he is pouring out all his feelings. Pouring out all his feelings, confessing his true heart's desires about you, Queen Bee, Divine Feminine. But also telling his family and friends about this Jezebel energy, which we are about to get into. Complaining about her and complaining about losing you. People are getting tired of this masculine trying to discredit you, still watching you, thinking about you, talking about you, and them talking about this karmic too. People around them is telling them, you need to make up your mind. You need to make up your mind. This masculine want to send you a love message. They want to send you a love message. Because not only are they thinking about you, they see you are bossing up. They see that you are successful. They see that you are having growth. They could have threw spell work at you, like I said in the beginning, because they were taught spell work for you to fall off, for you to be stuck. They could have done jar magic. I almost said jail magic. Jar magic or jail magic for you to either be locked up or for you to be stuck. Now, everything that this masculine sent out, again, is coming back. Come through spirit, elimination, awakening, truth, discovery. I can't make this up, y'all. We about to dive into it. Collective, when I tell you this masculine is getting his ass handed to him, because he thought he could get away with this. He thought he could get away with this. Come through spirit. All right, y'all. We are about to dive into the Twisted Oracles. I hope you guys are still enjoying the message. Big hearts in the chat. Big hearts in the chat if you guys are enjoying the energy message thus far about this masculine. We are about to dive into this Jezebel spirit, and then we're going to dive into you, collective. And then after we dive into you, we're going to clarify all of this and close this message out. So I appreciate you guys so much for being in the building. Big hearts in the chat. Double tap the screen. We got 260 people in the building. Woo, woo. Shout out to y'all. All 260 of you souls. God bless you. Thank you so much for being in the building. I love y'all. Woo, woo. Shout out to y'all babies. All right, let's go ahead and get those likes up. I'm going to wait for y'all to get the likes up real quick while I shuffle. Go ahead and get those likes up. We got 260 people in the building, y'all. Let's go ahead and get those likes up so we can continue the message. I truly hope you guys are enjoying the energy reading. Let's get into it. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. It does not go unnoticed. All the super chats, all the cash apps, all the donations, all of the hearts, the comments, the love that you guys show, it does not go unnoticed. I truly appreciate you guys, and thank you so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all are truly the bomb. I love y'all. Okay, so yes, let's tap into it. Matter of fact, y'all, while we still waiting for them likes to go up, I'm gonna hit my J, so y'all need to hit that like button. Let me swig my water. And then I'm going to hit my J. I'm waiting for y'all to get them likes up. I see they moving. Go ahead, y'all. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. I appreciate y'all so much for hitting the like button. Thank y'all so much. Okay. So I said, we are about to dive into this Jezebel, then we're going to dive into you, and then we're going to pull from the Twisted Oracles. So I'm going to pull the first card from the Twisted Oracles, Divine Feminine. So Most High wants me to dig into you first. All right, y'all. Y'all see this? Divine Feminine. You came out first. So I just said we were going to do the Jezebel, then you, then the Tarot. The Most High said, do you first. Okay, y'all see this? Here we go. Y'all know, if the Most High said do y'all first, he definitely got something powerful for y'all. So let's get into it. So Divine Feminine, I hope y'all got y'all listening ears on. I hope you guys got y'all books out so you can collect your gems and write down your notes, because I'm about to give y'all some good ass tea. And if the message, like I tell y'all, start to resonate, do not forget to drop y'all teapots and y'all wands, because baby, we are about to call out this masculine. And how you are going to know what this masculine is, you will be able to label the masculine by the name or the number that I give you. So guys, make sure y'all pay attention when it comes down to the Divine Feminine, because we are about to dive into it. I hope y'all ready. Here we go. Divine Feminine, you were called out first. There could have been 7 types of demonic men that was chosen to come in to ruin the chosen, you Divine Feminine, and to ruin women. However, every Divine Feminine, every chosen woman, you have a chosen womb. That means what's between your legs. Your sacral chakra is very important. When they say that yum, that thing is real good, you better know that thing is good. Divine Feminine, Every chosen woman has a womb of destiny. Do y'all hear me? Big hearts in the chat for the divine feminines. Every chosen woman has a womb of destiny. Come through, spirit. Drop it in the chat. Womb of destiny. She doesn't just carry children. Divine feminine, you just are not a baby making machine. You don't just carry children. You're not just used as sex. You're not just used as a toy. Your womb does not just carry children. Your womb carries nations. Your womb carries legacies. Your womb carries blueprints. Divine feminine. I'm going to say it again. Your womb carries nations, legacies, and blueprints. That's why hell sends men not as partners, but as assassins. You have had 7 types of demonic men come in to try to ruin you. 7 of them. Divine feminine. Here we go. You could have been feeling like shit while dealing with these assassins. They don't come in to just love you. They come in to destroy you, to drain you, just like the enemy. They come to steal, kill, and to destroy. So while you were feeling like shit, you could have thought this masculine was supposed to be loving you. The whole time, this masculine was destroying you and draining you. Some of you guys were looking older than your age because this masculine was siphoning your beauty. This masculine was siphoning your power source, because I said in the beginning of the reading, if you guys remember me saying it, drop a 222 in the chat. This masculine got used to playing in the magic of necromancy. If you guys remember me saying that, drop a 222 in the chat. All right, now, you could have been feeling like shit dealing with this masculine. You thought this masculine was coming in to love you. You saw love when you looked in this masculine eyes. I said this in one of my readings, Divine Feminine. You could have thought you could fix this person. But Spirit said you were not supposed to fix them. You were supposed to heal them. This person was supposed to use their free will to heal themselves, to want to heal themselves. Divine Feminine. So let's get into these 7 types of demonic men that have been sent your way. And I want you women to pay attention to each masculine, how I break them down. And I want you to put down which masculine you were involved with. And then this is going to define the masculine that is going through this downward spiral, this double mind, and what is going on with him getting ready to say goodbye. And that's how we are going to tap into this message, and how you are going to be able to tap in on your end to understand what your girl is pulling in from this masculine that's in your energy. So guys, again, stay in the energy of openness, of transmutation, protect your energy, and get ready, because here we go. Double tap the screen. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait. Y'all get them likes up. We gotta wait for this because I need this message to get out there. Go ahead and double tap the screen. We gonna wait for a second. Double tap that screen. I thought we would have got the 200 yet, but we ain't got there yet. So let's get them likes up, baby. Because we on the Divine Feminine. When it come down to y'all Divine Feminine, baby, y'all should be eating that screen up. We talking about the Divine Feminine. We not talking about the karmic. We're talking about the Divine Feminine, the chosen being. When it comes down to that one, baby, y'all should be eating up that screen when it came down to the Divine Feminine. Come through, Spirit. Put some respect on y'all women. Put some respect on y'all women. Put some respect on y'all women. Because women are the reason we are here today. Put some respect on them. But we talking about the Divine Feminine right now. God's chosen woman. God's chosen one. Not no any woman, because every woman got a coochie. But this one is divine. This one, put some respect on her name. Put some respect on her name. Y'all write it in the chat. Put some respect on my name, Divine Feminine. Put some respect on my name. You know you are a chosen one. Let's get them likes up. I'm waiting. Let's get them likes up. I see they going. We almost there. I'm almost to where I need them to be. Let's get them likes up. Come on, Divine Feminine. Get them likes up. Tell them put some respect on y'all name. That's right, Alexis. Tell them put some respect on y'all name. That's right, Nessa. Tell them put some respect on y'all name. Pop off by y'all energy, queen. Pop off by y'all. Y'all know who y'all are, divine feminine. They ain't gonna be playing with y'all. They gonna put some respect on y'all. All right, y'all, here we go. I see them likes just went up. Here we go. Let's break these 7 different men down. All right, divine feminine. I hope y'all got y'all pen out. Here we go. So the first demonic male that was sent in towards you, divine feminine, chosen one. This male was called the narcissist. This masculine, his entire world, divine feminine, revolved around your energy. Come through, spirit. This masculine's his self energy. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because we just got a phone call. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Okay, so all right, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here we go. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. I am so sorry, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, that baby says she can hear me. Okay, we back on divine feminine. So the first one is the narcissist. Let's get back to it. This masculine's entire world revolves around your energy. His self, his light became like his light that he has on the inside came from your energy supply. So your light became this masculine's food. Your devotion became this masculine's trap, this narcissist energy. This masculine, in this narcissist energy, he doesn't just build you up, he consumes you. So you dealt with a masculine that manipulated you, love bombed you, like backstabbed you, definitely mind manipulated you to the point where you thought you were the problem. This masculine made you feel like you were the problem. So the first demonic masculine that came toward your way was called the narcissist. That is masculine number 1, divine feminine. This was the energy that you were in the mirroring of. The second type of demonic masculine that came your way, because I said there are 7 types. Do not forget, guys, at the end, after I give y'all all 7, I need y'all to write in the chat and come back after the reading is posted and let me know what type of masculine by the number of the masculine type that you dealt with. You're going to drop it in the chat so I can know what type of masculine that you dealt with. You need to know what type of demon you were facing. You got to be able to recognize the demon that came towards you and against you while you were in your purpose. Because when I tell you, your purpose is not about what you do. It's about how you do it and the impact that it improves on the people that you come in contact with. See, your purpose is not what you do, baby. It's how you do it and the people you impact. Your purpose is a whole lot bigger than what you think it is. So let's get back into these type of demonic men. So the first one again was the narcissist. Let's get to the second energy. So like I said, this narcissist energy, he was not just there to build you. He was there to consume you. So every time you got in the energy of speaking on your endeavors, your achievements, this masculine would belittle you. With the narcissist energy, this masculine would feel like your achievements were small. They did not matter. All right. The first one is the narcissist. All right. Divine feminine with the mirroring energy. The second type is the abuser. This masculine that was in this energy, especially with chaos being here, the second type was the abuser. This type used their hands. This type used their words. Whether their words were a weapon to hurt you mentally, emotionally. This person used their words. You could have felt like this masculine's words cut like knives. This masculine was a actual abuser and a emotional abuser. Come through, spirit. When it comes down to the mirroring energy and chaos and ego death being here with the second type, this masculine thought he was never sent to cover you. This masculine didn't feel like he was supposed to defend you. This masculine would always put you in harm's way. They will always throw you to the wolves. It's like the throw a rock and hide their hand, divine feminine type energy. When it came down to ego, this masculine wanted you to stroke their ego while they broke down who you were. Because pride was how this abuser rocked. This masculine that was in this abuser energy, which is the second type, didn't want to cover you. They wanted to crush you. They wanted to make you feel like not only were you breaking down, but you wouldn't get up. They wanted you to feel like you were mentally insane. This person definitely played with your conscious and your mental. Definitely tried to make you feel unworthy when it came down to the mirroring energy. That's type number 2. When it came down to this masculine. All right, divine feminine. Type 3. Here we go. Type 3 is the dream slayer. Type 3 is the dream slayer. When I say the dream slayer, meaning this masculine could have been the type that every time you fell asleep, you could have saw this masculine in your dreams. Before you were getting ready to go to sleep, this person could have came across your mind. The moment you revealed your dreams or your goals to this masculine, the dream slayer, that's number 3. The moment you revealed your dreams to this person, not only did this dream slayer ridicule it, but they envied your vision. The moment you told this person about your calling, the moment you shared your gifts, this person would belittle the things that you shared with them. Your visions, your dreams, your calling. Every vision you shared with this dream slayer, every vision, this person tried to make it seem like it was little. It didn't matter. This dream slayer was the assassin of ambition. This person didn't want you to have that get up and go. This person could have been like a couch potato. They could have had a lot of mouth and talked about what they used to do in the past. But right now in 2025, they ain't got no motion. All they do is dwell on social media. This person is the assassin of that divine energy. This person, the dream slayer, they like to infiltrate themselves in your dream state, to make you feel like you are missing them, yearning for them. They try to involve themselves with you in the dream state or get intimate with you in the dream state. The dream slayer. That is number 3. I hope y'all keeping up. All right, divine feminine. The next one is the parasite. Now, this demonic masculine, the parasite, he wants your womb. Didn't I say some of y'all got that potent womb between your legs? That thing is real good. It's real good. That's why every time you snatch your cat back, they go crazy. You know, the moment that you give your good to an individual, they lose their rabbit ass mind. They lose their mind. They don't know how to act when you snatch that divine cat back from them. Because they feel like not only did you abandon them, they feel like you did something to them. They go in the victim energy. with victimization, like you did something to them. When you have noticed all along, they ain't appreciate that good wound. But type number 4 is the parasite. He wants your wound. He wants your loyalty. He wants you to always be calling them, checking up on them, running behind them, answering to him at his every beck and call. That means when he sends you that sexual invitation, that means you better throw that ass in a circle. That means you better act like you know daddy long dick coming. You better act like he calling. He wants your loyalty. He wants your wound. Not only do he want your loyalty, baby, he wants your resources. He wants your resources. That means everything that you bring in, it's like that pimp energy. Hand it over. Smack it. Hundreds, 50s. This person wanted your resources. This person wanted everything that you could actually have, that they could take credit for, off of your blood, sweat, and tears, off of your back, and you not say nothing about it. This person wanted everything that you had, your resources, and give nothing in return. This is the parasite. This person's presence not only bankrupts you, but it bankrupts everything that's attached to you. Everybody that could interact with this parasite individual could tell you, oh, I noticed something about him. He ain't no good. Something about his energy, divine feminine. Like, you need to cut him off. That something about this person don't feel right. Something about them not right. So spiritually, people can sense this parasite individual. So not only does this person's presence bankrupt you spiritually, emotionally, and financially, everybody around them or around you or anybody that they attach themselves to, they suck off from and they take from. Here with the type 4 divine feminine, this masculine is chaotic, the parasite. That is number 4. So when it came down to chaos, this parasite masculine, this reincarnated demon, could have been real chaotic. Every time they went out, I keep hearing you, I can't take you nowhere. They could have always got into problems. There could have always been destruction, issues. But with spiritual being here, this masculine could have knew with the parasite energy that they were there to suck and to siphon. They weren't there to make themselves known. They were there to get what they could from the resources, your loyalty, and your womb. They needed your energy spiritually, emotionally, and financially to continue to supply. The parasite was there to continue to spread and grow as much as he could, as long as you would allow him to eat off of your body, your resources, your power. The parasite was trying to destruct and eat overall. With spiritual being here, this parasite energy, number 4, the parasite knew, I am here to eat and nothing else alone. All right, number 5, when it comes down to this demonic demon that was sent towards you, chosen, divine, masculines. Now, we're going to dive into the masculine side. Also, when it comes down to the demonic women that were sent towards you, divine masculine. Because I need y'all to know how deep this thing is. We are in a spiritual warfare right now. I hope y'all truly understand that. The world is in a lot of chaos right now. So it's not just divine feminine that's being attacked. Divine masculines are being attacked. But right now we are on the divine feminine. Let's get into number 5. The next one is the Jezebel's consort. I hope y'all keeping up. Now, the Jezebel consorts, He seeks women. He seeks them out. He preys on women. He looks for them to be vulnerable. He looks for them to have insecurities. He looks for them to want and to desire love. But when he seeks women, it's not to love them. It's to dominate them. It's to make them feel. It's to make them feel like they are needed or wanted. However, it's to dominate them. Because the Jezebel's consort, he fears a true queen. Come through, Spirit. Spirit say just clear. He said clear out the energy. Come through, Spirit. The Jezebel consorts, he fears a true queen. Any true queens, any true divine feminine, he fears them. Because one, he cannot manipulate a true divine feminine. Come through, Spirit. So he manipulates, controls, and castrates the destiny that a woman sets for herself in the name of leadership, and says that he is divine and of the Lord. This is the Jezebel consort. He also continues to spread himself thin because he is undisciplined and on assignment. I said the Jezebel consort, the Jezebel energy gives off the Delilah energy. So not only has he been stripped from his wisdom, but he has been seduced. So he comes in to seduce and to manipulate and to make a woman feel needed and wanted. And he operates in the energy of leadership, of love. That is the Jezebel consort. Also, the Jezebel consort is sent by a Jezebel to not castrate your destiny, but to siphon your covenant. To siphoning your covering. Because I said some of y'all are anointed and highly favored. So when he is sent by the Jezebel, he is told to gain control over you because he is being puppeted by a Jezebel. He is being manipulated. He is under a construct and a form of hypnosis. So when he is sent by a Jezebel, he is already informed and programmed that he is there to not only drain, but to castrate your destiny. That is the Jezebel's consort. Come through, Spirit. That is type number 5. If you guys are keeping up with this energy, big hearts in the chat. If you guys enjoying your girl's energy, if you feel like I am reading the hell out of this energy right now, big hearts in the chat, big teapots in the chat. Because, baby, we about to dig into it because we still got this oracle to get into and the tarot. Come through, Spirit. Let's get back into it, y'all. I hope y'all ready. Let's get into it. Let's get into it because I'm feeding y'all this game. I hope y'all ready. Get ready, divine feminine, because we definitely got to get into this Jezebel. We still got to get into the masculine and the feminine. Come on, y'all. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Drop them hearts in the chat. If you can't hear me, baby, go out and come back in. If you can hear me, let me know you can hear me. But if you can't hear me, go out and come back in because we not exiting out this reading. We got to get this information out. All right, y'all, let's get back into it. Okay, so the next one, type 6. I hope y'all ready. Type 6 is the spiritual spouse. I hope y'all ready now. I hope y'all ladies got y'all books out now. We on type 6 now. We got one more to go. We on type 6. Divine feminine. Type 6 is the spiritual spouse. Come through, divine feminine, and say go off. Say go off, Empress, because I'm trying to tell you we about to go off. We about to go off. Say go off, Empress, in the chat, because we about to go off. Let me drink my water. Y'all don't understand how we about to come through real quick. I see you, Misty. I see you, baby. Okay, here we go. That baby done amp me up. Okay, so number 6 is the spiritual spouse. Now, this slick motherfucker here, he shows up not only in the daylight, baby, but he shows up in your dreams just like the dream slayer. But this bitch think he a dream walker. He think he a dream walker. He thinks he can interpretate your dreams in the dream state. He feels like he can telepathically speak with you and change your mind state in the dream state. So this masculine not only visits you in the daytime, he tries to put you in the daydreaming state where you all in your head. You thinking about him. And when you all in your head, you distracted. You're not focused. You can't really have the energy of foresight because you are all in your head. You're not conscious. So this spiritual spouse, he shows up in the daylight, but in the dreams, in night visits. He visits you while you're in the shower. He stirs up your body. He makes you feel hot and bothered. This spiritual spouse, not only has he connected a cord to you spiritually that you cannot see, there has been a spiritual union that this spiritual spouse performed on you while you were in the dream state. So while your body was ascending and transcending and doing its work, this spiritual spouse was performing a spiritual union. That means binding you with spiritual rings. That means marrying you in the spirit. That means binding themselves to you in the spirit, basically saying you and I have been intimate in the spirit. We have made love in the spirit. We are in a union, but it is a union that is done that is invisible so that you cannot see the true covenant that is being formed against you. Come through, spirit. So you cannot see it. It is born in the spiritual form. It is invisible for the natural eye to see. So this spiritual spouse plays in the white light energy, but uses the white light for black magic. So this masculine plays in divination with the spiritual spouse. This masculine plays in this invisible union. Every night, every day. And every time you react and you do not fight off this energy, this masculine is able to siphon your energy. So your intimacy energy that you have with anyone else, any union, this spiritual spouse makes sure to disrupt the union so that it cannot flourish. Any intimate union that is supposed to be a true covenant, this masculine that is the spiritual spouse disrupts the energy to make sure that you cannot connect in a true covenant that will flourish. That's how the spiritual spouse operates. He plays in the energy of knowing that you and him were supposed to be on a divine contract, but because he is in the energy of refusing the contract, he refuses to do God's work. He refuses to stand in authority, but refuses to give up control. He still operates in the energy of entitlement, of your energy, and feeling like you have him, he has you, and it's forever, whether you and him are together. This is the spiritual spouse. I hope y'all ready. Come through, spirit. Come through, spirit. I hope y'all ready. The next one is divine feminine. Demonic type man, number 7. Number 7 is the counterfeit king. I hope y'all ready. is the counterfeit king. He operates in the King of Pentacles energy. Structured, stable, secure, well-mannered, well-groomed, and taken care of. The counterfeit king. He looks the part. He dressed like he's all dressed in together. He's almost right. He's almost right now. He may speak scripture. He may know the word of God. He definitely operates in the sheep energy, but he is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's keep going. He looks almost right. He plays the part. He shows up. He acts as if he is reliable. But beneath the surface of everything, when it comes down to this counterfeit king, beneath the surface of all of it, his alignment is hell's imitation of heaven's promise. The dash beloved chosen woman. And that is heaven's promise. Chosen woman. Your crown is your womb. Every demonic man is sent to corrupt it. Don't just give your sacral energy to any man, especially when they do not deserve your pearls. Why give your pearls to dogs? You're not defenseless. What is holy should not be given to dogs anyway. So don't cast your pearls amongst swine. Matthew 7:6. Guard your heart, divine feminine. Guard your womb. Guard your destiny. Divine feminine, think smart before you just open your legs. Everybody don't deserve that love that you truly possess. All right, divine feminine. I hope you guys definitely clock that T. Drop in the chat what type of demonic man you felt like you were dealing with that was described in the beginning of the reading. Go ahead, go. Let's dive into this Jezebel. All right, now, collective. This Jezebel energy. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to pull no cards on her. We just going to channel her. We going to channel her real quick so I can go through the oracles and get into the tarot. So, this Jezebel energy. This Jezebel energy, I said in the beginning of the reading, she had a target on this masculine. This masculine had a covenant over his life because this masculine was attached to you. You were a shield to this masculine. You were sent on assignment to help heal this masculine. However, when this masculine came in contact with this Jezebel, he thought he was bumping into a divine feminine because this feminine that was in this Jezebel energy, she cloaked herself in a divine feminine energy. This woman could be a mother. This woman also could have definitely been in the energy of evil because I keep hearing she is so fucking mean. This person is ruthless, reckless, and has a real nasty mouth. Spirit says she got a foul mouth. He also said because of her mouth being so foul, her breath could stink. So this Jezebel energy could give off a stench because she is a witch. And they always say demonic spirits or entities give off a smell. So this Jezebel could have some type of smell or odor that she tries to conceal and cover up. This Jezebel energy could also have multiple suitors that she keeps on a roster or standby, but she uses them at her leverage. It's just like this masculine does, but this Jezebel is a opportunist, and she looks for a opportunity. So this Jezebel looks for a masculine that is loaded, but could have some type of childhood trauma, motherhood wounds, fatherhood wounds, could have some type of trauma energy. So this Jezebel will try to trauma bond with a masculine by the trauma that he embodies. So if this masculine dwells in his trauma energy and he is low vibrational all the time, and he's always in this double-minded energy and he cannot think for himself, this Jezebel was able to siphon and pull off this masculine's energy to puppet him. She also used magic to puppet this masculine. There was blood that was used to puppet this masculine. This masculine also could have ate this Jezebel on her cycle. This feminine could have lied to this masculine and told this masculine her cycle was off, but she could have been in that energy of her dry days. You know, us women know when you are in those dry days, though, 3 days after you are not fully bleeding and you have those little specks, she could have had this masculine perform oral on her, and this is how she was able to puppet it, this masculine. Also, this Jezebel knows that this masculine likes to eat, because I keep hearing the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. This masculine could like spaghetti, and this is one of the old school voodoo rituals that most rich witches use. They cook spaghetti. This witch cooked spaghetti for this masculine and put her period blood inside of it, fed this masculine. Also, she has been having this masculine ingest her blood for some times. Whether this masculine did not notice that he was smoking, because I keep hearing this masculine likes to blow trees. This masculine could have been smoking also and ingesting this woman's menstrual, because she could have been dropping droplets on his weed. Also inside of this man likes to drink, because drinking is here, drinking and toxic living. She could have been dropping droplets of her blood inside of his drinks, mixing it up because it is not able to be seen. This Jezebel energy was in the energy of conquering and slaying. So this masculine could have been in the energy of always falling for his loins. This masculine was in the energy of not really unmasking himself, but this Jezebel could have definitely seen this masculine's hidden agendas. Now, when this masculine was walking out on you and turning away from you and MIA and you, this Jezebel was supplying her energy and her resources to this masculine. This Jezebel could have been playing like she was a wealthy woman, but could have been also in the energy of fraudulent. This Jezebel could have been operating off of some type of fraudulent money. I did hear escort, so she could have worked in some type of nightlife, because I did say she has multiple suitors. So this Jezebel energy could have had multiple suitors where she received stipends and funds from these different suitors, and she also dealt with this masculine energy here that she has going through this chaos, that's going through this downward spiral, that is in this spiritual warfare with this masculine. Okay, so this Jezebel energy could have trapped this masculine by either with a baby, or trapping this masculine with a STD, with a bodily infection, because I keep hearing immune attack. There could have been an immune attack, a blood-borne disease that this Jezebel could have knew she already had, but this Jezebel energy decided to conceal this information from this masculine, because she needed to have this masculine in the same shoes as her, in the same boat as her. She needed him to be stuck where he could not be able to get away, but she needed to make sure that this masculine will operate in the lustful energy. He had to be in the low vibrational energy of wanting sex, so she would condone the activity of threesomes, foursomes, and it would be unprotected. This Jezebel could have been very undisciplined and could have not liked using rubbers. She did not like using sexual protection, but could have had multiple orgies and threesomes. She could have also did a threesome, or had a train ran on her by this masculine and a relative of yours, or a family member of this feminine that this masculine is attached to. So this Jezebel energy could have definitely engaged in threesome and foursome polyamorous activity with this masculine. This masculine could have definitely enjoyed this energy with this Jezebel, but could now be in the sickening energy because he knows he is running out of time, especially with the goodbye energy being here. All right, y'all. I hope you guys are truly enjoying this energy reading. Woo, woo. Big hearts in the chat. Double tap the screen, guys. We are about to go ahead and dive into the women on the masculine side and go ahead and pull out the rest of these oracles and then go into the tarot to close this thing on out. Double tap the screen. Moderators, make sure y'all do y'all big one. Get those trolls out of here because they are going to be mad because we are about to expose it all on this reading today so you guys can have more spiritual insight of what is going on, of who the individuals that were attacking you, and you will be able to have the signs. So guys, if you do like this energy reading, make sure you guys share this energy reading, and do not forget to hype up the video. Hype up the video, guys. Once it is posted, do not forget to come back and comment. I love you guys so much. The ones that are here enjoying the message, double tapping the screen, liking the message, not attacking your girl, and definitely interacting. I love you guys so much. You are adored by this heart and on this channel. I truly appreciate you. God bless you. All right, y'all. Let's get into this oracles, and then we are going to expose the 7 types of demonic women. Demonic women. All right, y'all, let's get into it. I hope y'all ready, divine masculines. If you ready, drop them teapots in the chat, masculines. If you ready to find out them 7 types of women, drop them teapots. Ladies, if y'all want to know the seven types of women, y'all drop them teapots. Y'all can interact too, but we are about to definitely dive into it. Make sure you guys do not forget to hit that like button, share. Become a member on the channel so you can get exclusive messages from your girl. Make sure you guys do not forget to hit your notification bell so you can be notified when your girl is live again. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Spirit, give me messages. All right, so first card out is My Way. So with selfish being here, this masculine was selfish, was arrogant. I did say this masculine had a lot of pride, a lot of ego. He wanted to definitely try to steal your energy and make you do things without you knowing why you were doing it. With My Way, this masculine had no intentions on loving you. Like I said, he was there to deplete you. And could have been a big ass child. This masculine could have threw a bunch of tantrums. You could have not even been able to talk to this masculine because every time you tried to talk to this person, it always turned into a full-fledged argument. But with goodbye being here, this masculine could be definitely sitting in the energy of introspection and reevaluation because they know, this masculine could know that either he is on the run, he is definitely trying to run away from government officials, because there could be some type of warrant out for this masculine's arrest for this scamming activity. I said here with this unemployment, with this credit card fraud that they could have been constructing with this Jezebel energy. There could be a warrant out on this masculine's arrest. I mean, a warrant out for this masculine's arrest. And there also, this masculine could be getting ready to go goodbye because this illness could be getting ready to take, like, it could be depleting him and taking over his body. They could be keeping this secret, him and this Jezebel, or him and this karmic. This is definitely going to be shocking news that's going to hit social media websites about this masculine looking depleted or looking old or ill or looking definitely ashy or definitely drawn up or sunken in. Like, this masculine is definitely not gonna look himself is gonna be looking in an unrecognizable energy because of this illness. And also this masculine could be trying to hide himself because of this fraudulent activity that could be definitely going on at this time. Let's get 2 more and then we can get into these women real quick. So you had to turn your back on this individual, this masculine, because you realized that you and this person was unaligned. After you truly looked inside this masculine eyes, and you know they say the eyes are the tunnel to the soul, you realize that not only were you and this masculine not gonna be on the same path, but this person's soul was lost. This person enjoyed this toxic lifestyle. They enjoyed being enabled, and they enjoy energies enabling them. They enjoy energies enabling them. This energy gave off the bad boy energy. Because I just heard bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? So they know they could definitely have government officials investigating them and on their trail. You had to turn your back on this person because the Most High led you away from this person, because I keep hearing rejection was your protection, redirection towards your generation and purpose. You had to walk away from this person. So you got spiritual guidance to walk away. You had to turn your back. You had to turn your back. Even though you didn't want to. Let's get one more. Come through, spirit. Didn't I say the police looking for them? I can't make this up. Did y'all just see this fall out? Didn't I say the police looking for them? This masculine could definitely be facing some forms of legal matters because of an ongoing investigation, because of some type of fraudulent activity, some type of inheritance that was stolen, or funds that was stolen with a Jezebel spirit, a Jezebel karmic. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, we about to dive. We about to dive into the tarot. I hope you guys are enjoying this energy reading. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. The Ten of Wands is at the top of the deck that I just flipped over. This masculine wanted burdens to be in your life. They wanted extra responsibilities to weigh you down. They wanted you to collapse and fall out. Even though you were out here putting in hard work, they wanted you to be burdened. Even though you were trying to focus on completion in your goals, this person wanted you to be burnt out and exhausted. They wanted you to be burdened, divine feminine. So with the type of demonic women, first type for the women, same thing as a male, she could have been a narcissist. This woman, she could have had the energy of entitlement. She could have gave off the baddie energy. You spend your money on me. Your money is my money. Gave off the gold digging energy. She gave off the love bombing energy, leading you on energy with the narcissist energy. For type 1, for the demonic women that was sent toward the divine masculine, the chosen masculine. The first one also is a narcissist as a female. She could have laid off this image that she wanted family, she wanted life. However, this woman was pessimistic, was promiscuous. She was devoted to seducing and sexing the divine masculine to sway his conscience to get what she wanted. I hope you guys are enjoying the energy reading. I hope you guys are enjoying the energy reading. Big hearts in the chat. Big hearts in the chat, y'all. We digging into the tarot. And the last is the tarot and the oracles. So big hearts in the chat, y'all. Big hearts in the chat. All right, so the next one. The next one for the female, type 2, is the motherless child. This could have been a feminine that could have gave off the abuser energy. Could have always wanted a daddy in her life. The absentee father was not in her life. She needed a father figure. She could have gave off the abuser energy. She could have been real destructive, always wanted to fight, always wanted to put her hands on you, always wanted to belittle your character. She could have used sex as a weapon to sway your mind. She could have used her silence as a weapon, divine masculine, to sway your mind. She was never there to love you, never there to care about your dreams, hear about your goals and your aspirations. She was there to deplete you, to drain you. Type 2. I hope y'all ready. If you guys enjoying divine masculine, stick with me. Let me know y'all with me. If you in the building, drop them teapots. Let me know. Type 3. Type 3. Woo! The sorceress. I hope y'all ready. The sorceress, divine masculine, who you could have been dealing with. This female, the moment that she realized your dreams, she could have immediately started to play with spell work, divination, to not only peep into your future to see if she was a part of it to receive, but she could have also blocked off divine covenant contracts with the sorceress energy. Type 3. She could have been in the energy of listening to this masculine's aspirations or staying around this masculine, the sorceress. Type 3, she could have been used to being around this masculine, seeing his moves, learning his moves, learning him all the way down to the point where she felt like he was predictable, to the point where she started blocking off and disturbing this masculine's normal routines with the sorceress. Type 3. I hope you guys are keeping up. I hope y'all are keeping up. Y'all, this is so wow. I hope y'all keeping up. Type number 4, feminine, for the masculine, was the succubus. She wanted your sacral energy. She demanded you to use your back. She needed you to have a strong back. She demanded your stamina. She could have been in the energy of always wanting to give you oral, always wanting to swallow your semen, always been in the energy of holding or gathering or collecting your semen. Ooh. Yeah, this is so crazy. She needed your semen to not only steal your divine seeds, she needed your loyalty. So you would be in agreement to give her your seeds, willingly, not knowing what she was willing to do with it. She needed your resources, but needed you to be able to give your resources without you not having the energy of pulling your wallet back. Not noticing she was taking and pocketing your resources. Not just what you were giving her, but what she felt like she needed to tap in spiritually to take from you. The succubus. Her presence not only is just draining spiritually, emotionally, and financially, her presence is like a she-devil. Her presence is like a she-devil because she comes in to corrupt and poison your atmosphere. Type 4, the succubus. I hope y'all ready. Type 5. I hope y'all ready. Type 5 is the whore. She doesn't seek men to love them. She seeks them to drain them of their sources, to operate off of their lustful intake. to play on their loins and their wildest fantasies and desires. She operates in the mind of an illusion, the whore. She is there to serve, but at a cost. She is in fear of a real man, a true king. So she manipulates. She uses her body to get what she wants at a fee. She controls the atmosphere by the moment. And she plays on the masculine's stamina at the time. So she's in fear of a real man because a real man will correct her in her ways and not allow her to participate in the activities that she has been engaging in. But she seeks men that operate in an alpha energy but know they are low vibrational and are still betas. They are still betas and have not learned themselves. They are easily persuaded. They are easily manipulated. They are quickly to settle because they are in fear of the unknown. They do not like to trust the process, so they fall for the hoe or the whore, as Spirit says, the whore, because it gives them a cheapskate of the real thing of what they want behind closed doors, but she can't present to the public. So the public may know her as someone that spreads herself thin, that is undisciplined, that is someone that gets money, but is someone that has a foul mouth, that is someone that is definitely undisciplined, that is always switching partners, with being labeled the whore. That is type 5. I hope y'all keeping up. We digging into it, guys. If y'all feeling like we clock and drop them teapots, y'all. Woo, woo. Oh, man, we clocking it, y'all. We clocking it. Type 6. I hope y'all ready. Type 6. It is the Lotus. I hope y'all ready. Now, she comes in. So I'm not going to even call her a lotus. We're going to call her the petal. We just going to call her the petal. Because she wants to say she's a lotus. Because she likes to cloak herself in the divine energy. So we're going to say the petal, type 6. Or we're going to call her the rose petal. She likes to cloak herself in the divine energy. This is type 6. She is the type that shows up, that is a reliable one. She shows up randomly. She makes random stops and visits. She definitely fulfills your urges, your fantasies. She shows up speaking spiritual, talking about spiritual unions. She talks about intimacy like it will lead to marriage. Divine coven is karmic. She has an invisible alliance with a coven of the Lilith seeds to not only siphon an energy, but to steal and eat a heart. Is giving me the Black Widow energy. Type 6, the rose petal. I hope y'all keeping up. This is the Black Widow energy. She comes in to steal, kill, and to destroy, to also eat her prey. And if you guys know about the Black Widow, you know the Black Widow eats the male. I hope y'all keeping up. masculines, I hope y'all keeping up, because this message has been deep the whole time. Guys, please keep up, because we are almost done. We are at the thick of it. Like I said, I do apologize for it being long, but I had to give you guys this deep depth message. So I hope you guys truly have enjoyed the time that I have spent with you guys, and I do appreciate you guys for sharing your time with your girl. All right, type 7. This is the last one for you masculines. The demonic women. Type 7. Is the princess. She comes in the energy of wanting queen energy, queen treatment, trophy energy. The princess. She gives off the energy of pillow princess. She likes the benefits, but don't want to put in the work. She gives off the royal look. She gives it off like she's put together, like she has it all together. She may show that she has you know, like she may have like a nice penny bank at a point, but it comes at a cost, just like the counterfeit king. She looks the part. She looks almost right. She speaks scripture. She goes to church. She stands in the word in the house of God and claims that she loves the Lord. But her energy is there in a demonic possession to not dominate, but to possess and to make her prey submit in every lifespan, in every lifetime. So I hope you guys truly enjoy the energy of the 7 types of women, the 7 types of men that could have come in contact in your life when it came down to this stubborn, arrogant, prideful energy. This person is complaining because now everybody is seeing all of their lies, and when they are come peeping at you, they are seeing your truths. All right, y'all, let's get into it. 5 of Swords energy. There are so many people in disagreements with them. Feel like this person lied to them. They feel like this person caused them to go through defeat. This energy wanted to win at all costs. But when you moved on with the 5 of Swords energy, this person tried to cause you to battle back and forth with them. They wanted you to go back and forth, whether it was physically or emotionally. They wanted you to go back and forth with them. They wanted to continue to create tension and conflict with you with the 5 of Swords. But collective, when you walked away in demand. You walked away because the Most High told you to. 5 of Swords energy, now this person is fighting and in conflict with not only this Jezebel energy, but everybody that they had go against you. Because there are individuals coming to check you out now, collective. And what they see is not what was told to them. 5 of Swords energy. Didn't I say people are coming in towards you? I can't make it up. Knight of Swords energy. People are charging towards you. Coming to check you out. Because you are in this ambitious energy. You are action-oriented, goal-oriented. Your directiveness is so clear. And people could see that this person was arrogant and jealous and just hateful because you were driven to success and they didn't have that drive. They didn't have that drive. This person didn't like that you were a fast thinker. This person didn't like that you were able to sit down and plan out your life. This person didn't like that. You looked out for you, even when you tried to look out for others. Knight of Swords energy, this person is coming in towards you and sending other individuals towards you to not only try to knock you off your horse, but to come in to give you some form of confession. They coming in to confess they heart. All right, y'all. 10 of Cups, they want to start over. They want to start over. They want to try again. They know they have done a lot of things, but they know This is something that they are truly wanting to do this time. Because I keep hearing, I have made a lot of mistakes, but I give it all up for you. This person is willing to give up everything, to confess everything, to tell everything. 10 of Cups, they want a reconciliation. They want an alignment with you. They want to start over. They want their family back. Somebody could feel like you are family to them. They could feel like you brought them harmony. You brought tears to their eyes with the way that you love them. How much you have grown. How successful you are. 10 of Cups energy, man, this person knows that you are moving towards divine love. They know you moving towards divine love, something that's real. You are going towards something that's real. And you know this person calls you nothing but strife, pain, hurt, grief. It took a lot of strength to get yourself back up. It took a lot of strength to get you back on your feet. I'm coming. It took a lot of strength. You had to use your inner strength. You had to encourage yourself. You had to tell yourself to continue to persevere. You had to persuade yourself to not give up, even when your feet and your heart wanted to. You had to influence yourself and be gentle to yourself because you dealt with a lot of hurt from this individual. You had allowed this individual to tear you down so much that some of the stuff you started to believe until you had to tell yourself to put some respect on your name. You understood when you were able to recognize the demons that were sent from hell. You were able to understand the assassin when you sat down and God told you to listen. You noticed that you were a part of a purpose that was so much greater when God whispered to you, show compassion and have compassion on yourself. You got this. You had to put that fire back into your heart because so many people were too busy trying to pull it and take it from you. You had to put that fire back into yourself with the strength energy being here. 8 of Swords right up under the deck. Come through spirit. You had to get out of that negative thoughts. You had to get out of that mind imprisonment. And some of y'all even started going to get therapy, started seeking help, started listening when individuals were saying, hey, I'll help you. You started definitely taking in that help. And some of y'all don't even like reaching for help. But when you were down on your luck and you were in that dark night of the soul and you did not want to lose yourself and self-destruct, baby, when individuals were reaching out their hand, baby, you was taking it. You was taking it because you were trying to free yourself out of this imprisonment. You were trying to get yourself out of this victim mentality. You were trying to tell yourself, I will get up. I have to get up. This is not the end. You had to escape these negative thoughts with the 8 of Swords energy. You had to tell yourself, this is not the end. You had to tell yourself, I will breathe again. I will get up. I keep hearing the Sierra's prayer. So some of y'all been hitting that Sierra's prayer, okay? Praying for that divine contract. But y'all told yourself, I will get up. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, baby. When I tell you, you are being inspired. That's why you have growth at this time. You are getting new creative ideas. You are discovering who you are. That's why you are telling individuals, put some respect on my name. You are seeing that God is supplying you with limitless potential for your faith, for your diligence, for your obedience. That's why I said miracles are coming in. They're coming in because you are living your life unapologetically. You are allowing your authenticity to show your tenacity, baby. You are in this free-spirited energy and you're not letting nobody stop you, change you, or speak on how you move it. Baby, even if you got to start small, you let them know I'll forever pop out. But you gonna see me. I shine bright because I'm a diamond, baby. You let them know I shine bright because I'm a diamond. Page of Wands energy. God has put that spiritual baby in you. Some of y'all are about to give birth to new ideas. Some of y'all may definitely get pregnant because I keep hearing be fruitful and multiply. Baby, you about to get this spiritual baby, baby. Don't miscarry it. Don't miscarry it. Take care of yourself. Pray. Take your vitamins. Drink your water. because you cannot carry this baby to full term if you are not healthy. So have your mind right with the Page of Wands. Be inspired to create new ideas because there are people watching you, baby. You are a diamond. Come through, Spirit. You are a diamond. 5 of Cups. No more loss. You are coming out of this grief energy. You are moving on because you have got in the serenity prayer energy of acceptance. You are learning and growing. No more will you settle. You are in the no tolerance energy. So with the 5 of Cups, anything that was empty, it is lost. Anything that is lost, you know it'll be returned back in another form. So you are no longer looking in empty cups with the 5 of Cups energy. You have gotten the energy of acceptance. You know you have to accept the things that you cannot change. Come through, Spirit. You are learning and growing. And you have realized in learning and growing, you have outgrew individuals. You have grown apart. Certain individuals are not a part of your paths, so you are not looking into empty cups anymore with the 5 of Cups. Those days are over. 5 of Wands energy, conflict, disagreement, competition, tension, going back and forth, diversity, conflict, and struggle. You have given it to God. You have given it to God because you know you have to accept the things that you cannot change with the strength being here. You got the heart of a lion. You got the heart of a lion. Didn't I say y'all got that agape love? He has supplied you with everything you need. He has supplied you with everything you need. He is your provider, your way maker. But you got to believe that it's going to be done. You can't be getting in conflicts and disagreements with people. Let them have it. While they think you playing checkers, baby, God say this is chess, baby, and you checkmating they asses all over the table. 5 of Wands energy. Do not go back and forth with these individuals or this masculine when they come in trying to tell you what their problems and concerns is. Don't go back and forth with them. Just listen. Be that listening ear because you wanted somebody to listen to you when you were going through. Just be a listening ear, but do not pick up and take on their burdens because it is not your cross to carry. Come through, Spirit. 5 of Wands energy. Be that listening ear because you are still on assignment to heal. Come through, Spirit. I can't make this up. 7 of Swords energy. You are still on assignment to heal. But don't get tricked. Don't fall into their trickery and their deception. If you notice that they are strategically and calculating on you, calculating on your independence, pay attention to their secretive behavior. Use your gift of discernment with the 7 of Swords. Don't be naive. Don't be blind, collective. Wake up. Walk right. 2 of Wands energy. Stay guarded over your destiny. Didn't I say that? Plan your future. Trust the process and know that progression is on the way, but you got to make a decision right now, divine feminine. You got to make a decision right now, divine masculine. You got to discover who you are right now, divine masculine, divine feminine. Discover who you are. Drop it in the chat. Discover who you are right now. Remember who you are right now. So your long-term goals, you'll be able to see results. You got to know the power that you possess within. But don't doubt your gifts. I said that in the beginning of the reading. Don't doubt your gifts. Believe that you are chosen. Believe that you are anointed and highly favored. But start creating that vision board right now. You got to make a decision about your life right now. Because this person confessing they heart. They complaining about this karmic and everything she has done to them. They could have chose this karmic over you. Now this karmic is choosing others over them. Something that you could have predicted to this masculine when you could have told them something about this karmic is coming true. And now this masculine wish they would have listened. Now they can't go back. They can't rewind the hands of time. But they want to. They want to. This karmic has been cheating on this masculine with a friend. I said that on one of my other readings. Y'all may have to go back and check a few of my readings because that energy is coming back. This karmic has done everything to this masculine that this masculine done to you. They blocked off their love from you So this karmic blocked off they love from them, but trapped them with a baby. All right, y'all. That was y'all energy reading. Woo, woo. Double tap the screen if you guys enjoyed this energy reading. Big hearts in the chat. If you guys enjoyed this energy reading was packed with a lot of juice. I truly enjoyed this energy reading. Make sure you guys double tap the screen. Make sure you guys come back once the energy reading is posted and let your girl know what type you were dealing with in the chat. What type of demonic male or female that you were dealing with in the chat. We did label them 1 to 7. So if you need to go back and listen to the reading to find out which one it was, to make sure you're able to put it in the chat, make sure you go back and listen to the replay so you can definitely come back, engage with your girl, and let me know what type of demonic energy you was dealing with in this energy. So I said, I love you guys so much. Do not forget to share this message. You never may know who it may help. I am Empress the Dread. Woo, woo. And this is Dread Tales Tarot, where we let the tales tell what the tarot want to tell. I truly appreciate you guys so much, for real, for sharing your time with your girl. I hope this message definitely gave you guys a lot of insight, a lot of gems in your spiritual journey. I hope you guys were able to take what you needed from this message. Also, guys, do not forget to share, because you never know who this message may help. Do not forget to type